You guys may have seen this go around. I saw it go around this weekend. I hadn't been here, um, but I wanted to go through that. So this guy who is what is he? Some guy with a blue check mark. Blue check mark, excuse me, Chris Vickery. And he says, set a date now. After that date, no hospital services for the willingly unvaccinated. Seriously, pick a date now. Make it something like December the 1st, 2021. Broadcast the fact wildly. Then, after the chosen date, anyone choosing to refuse the COVID vaccine can deal with the consequences of that choice alone. It has been long enough. These people had had plenty of hesitation time. It's not hesitation. It's just that some people just don't want to do it. Space to check the signs. There is no legitimate, well-reasoned, generally applicable argument to not get the vaccine currently. Yes, there is. It's that it's not a fucking death sentence. It's that there are growing studies, groups of studies that are talking about natural immunity and it's being valuable in comparison to people that have not got it and have gotten both jabs. Growing information on that. And as well as a multitude of other reasons, the main reason being they don't fucking want to. And that should be enough. See, these people are not obligated to have a reason as to why you don't want it. So the good reasons, there are plenty of good ones with data backed by science, but it could just be that person doesn't want to. That's good enough. Okay? He says human society isn't a suicide pact. If you are too dumb to get the COVID vaccine, then you are not fit for continued life on Earth. Okay, that sounds like a threat. That's your choice, but the consequences of refusing to get the vaccine is you having to wave fond farewell and separate from the surviving world. Okay. I do appreciate that this guy is going out of his way to say what quiet parts out loud. And these people want you fucking dead. They want you ostracized. They want you starved. This is why they're coming for your jobs. This is why they have these passports and all of that where they say it should be illegal basically for you to be able to operate as a normal functioning human being in the event that you are not vaccinated. This person just flat out said that you are not fit for continued life on Earth just because you won't get a vaccination. I wonder if that also applies to like indigenous, areas with pockets of Asia, Africa, who are not even fucking connected with like the Western world or the Eastern world for that matter, like at all. I wonder if he feels that they shouldn't, the guys that, you swim over to their fucking island and you ain't making it up out of there alive, or maybe you ain't making it to the island because they gonna shoot an arrow through your face. Those types of guys. I wonder if he believes that as well for them and believes that is applied to them. See, I would love if you guys weren't so chicken shit to try to have other people do your bidding. You want mega corporate entities. You want the state, obviously, to subsidize everything in these efforts. And you too chicken shit to actually come up to, I don't know, us that are not vaccinated and actually do some of your fucking self. If you want someone to go away so bad. And I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just pointing that out in terms of how chicken shit you are. The main thing, however, is that it's not sound logic at all, right? Because, first of all, every individual, definitely when you live in America, you pay for your shit. You know what I mean? For the most part. And I have insurance that I pay for out of pocket. And it'd be a lot cheaper if the state was completely out the way. But I have insurance that I pay for out of pocket. And, that takes care of what it is that I do. You know what I mean? And if in an event that I have to, I had to go to cardiologist, which is another reason, when I was diagnosed with having PACs, that was certainly alarming, taking into consideration the heart inflammation or potential heart inflammation issues that can come from people in my age group from that. So obviously it's a hell no for me that I know that I have that in terms of taking it. Again, another legitimate reason that anybody that isn't a brainlet seems to would understand that those sorts of concepts exist. But he doesn't apply this logic to anything else. I wonder if Chris Vickery would actually agree that just have his face up here. Let's say overweight people, should they be kept out of the hospitals? I mean, hell, when you even look at COVID, they're making up a great portion of the people that are being hospitalized for this. So the hospital resources, which basically aren't yours anyway, again, we're paying for them. So if they want to serve us, that's their right to do that anyway, such as mine and my doctor wanting to serve us, not on you to sit up there and try to make that decision on their behalf. And believe it or not every doctor agrees with everything it is that you're saying. I've told you, my doctor has not recommended that I got it. You know what I'm saying? It's and some of you guys have had a similar story. The TV doctors may be a little different. But what it really does is show you more than anything, and this is how you have to handle them accordingly, what these people want. When I tell you they want you dead, they may say it in a roundabout way, but they'll admit it. Definitely now. They're fed up with you and they want you out of there, right? They do not think that you are fit to exist as a human being voluntarily, right? With other people, any event that you don't agree with them on something like this, what we're talking about is a virus with a 99% survival rate. And these people are so arrogant that they've convinced themselves that they are the good people, right? The sort of medical tyranny that they're advocating. They're the ones that I don't know if this guy was in a position of a lot of them are, went from free healthcare is a human right to, you should not be served in the event that you get vaccinated. It goes to show the dangers of kind of socialized medicine and why that would be an absolute disaster, because this is the type of shit that they do in the event that the state controls it in its entirety. Though it is one of the most it's probably arguably the most regulated industry in the country, the medicine industry, medical industry. But these people want you fucking dead, okay? Handle them as such. They're saying the quiet parts out loud. Handle them as such. When they tell you that this is what they want, believe them. And just handle them as such. You just watched a clip from my podcast, For Canon's Sake. Catch us live at 12 p.m. throughout the week over at youtube.com/YoungRipper59 and follow us over at odyssey.com/@YoungRipper59. If you want to watch the entire video cast after the show is over, just be sure to become a member on the YouTube channel. Of course, the full audio portion of the podcast is available for free on all major digital platforms, or just visit forcanonsake.com.